Hey anime lovers, welcome to ROTK. Today we will be taking a look at the top 10 best murder mystery anime. If you enjoy this video, please be sure to like and subscribe down below, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. Number 10 is Spectre. On the surface, Spectre has the recipe for a successful anime with its distinguishably unique setting, a likable heroine, and fantasy and occult themes. However, fans can't be blamed for their disappointment once the series spends most of its 12-episode run on a single story arc. Kotoko Iwanaga is a so-called goddess of wisdom, who can interact with inhabitants of the supernatural world. She has unparalleled wit and charm that keeps her subjects coming back for her advice. That being said, most humans find Kotoko odd and even annoying. With her boyfriend, Kuro Sakuragawa, Kotoko investigates the various incidents that plague her paranormal subjects and everyday civilians. Number 9 is Gosick. Gosick is a Sherlock Holmes-based anime, but this time the revered detective is a short, blonde high schooler with a sharp tongue. Both stories also happen to take place in 19th and 20th century Europe and involve essential sidekicks. The detective's assistants constantly complain while they're dragged around with each new case. Gosick is a mystery anime that focuses on a young wannabe detective, Victorique de Blois, and her only friend, Kazuya Kujo. These two solve various crimes together through Victorique's ability to reconstruct chaos. Number 8 is Death Note. Few anime have achieved the kind of international fame that Death Note has, and rightfully so. It's undeniably one of the most unique psychological and supernatural thrillers of its kind. Death Note's popularity exceeds the concept of anime itself. Like Yagami and L's rivalry is legendary, and the relationship that fans continue to discuss almost 2 decades after the anime's ending. Nothing defines murder mystery anime like Death Note, and it's left an incalculable influence on the genre. It's a sublime blend of intelligent detective work with dark, supernatural forces. Number 7 is ID Invaded. An underrated gem from 2020 that's come and gone. ID Invaded mixes classic detective mysteries with psychopath-style science fiction to create a rare but intelligent form of storytelling. ID Invaded takes place in the future, where technology can access the inner recess of the human mind. Law enforcement utilizes this technology to explore the minds of criminals, while Akihito Narahisago is willing to get his hands dirty in these problematic psyches. Number 6 is Talentless Nana. Like Death Note, Talentless Nana is a murder mystery, but with a big twist that guarantees that it's far from a classic whodunit. Talentless Nana's story is told by the murderer herself, which makes for an eerie twist in comparison to most murder mystery anime. This murderous narrator element adds a lot to Talentless Nana, but it's also not the kind of content that's suited for everybody. Talentless Nana is borderline disturbing at times. However, those who are willing to sit through the anime will be treated to a mystery that only gets more suspenseful and exciting with each passing episode. Number 5 is Higurashi, When They Cry. People who expect a generic high school drama from Higurashi, When They Cry are in for a shocking ride. Upon first glance, Higurashi appears to be an innocuous slice of life series with adorable characters. However, murder, high school, and nihilistic time loops aren't concepts that are commonly grouped together. This unusual mix of inspirations and genres adds to Higurashi's horrific charm. Number 4 is Box of Spirits and Goblins. Box of Spirits and Goblins follows an eclectic group of inquisitive minds that consists of a crime fiction writer, a news magazine editor, and an onmyoji, a magic and spirit specialist, as they investigate a series of murders in 1950s Tokyo. Box of Spirits and Goblins is based on a novel by Natsuhiko Kyogoku. However, the series finds a distinct voice that's both faithful to its source material, but also able to help it evolve. Number 3 is the Kubakiri Cycle. The animation studio Shaft and mangaka, novelist, Nisio Isan, are famous for producing the critically acclaimed Monogatari series. However, one of their more underrated collaborations, the Kubakiri Cycle, was Isan's debut in the manga industry and shows tremendous promise from this emerging talent. Also known as Zaregoto, the Kubakiri Cycle passionately displays SHAFT's signature quirky and avant-garde animation style. Number 2 is The Perfect Insider. The Perfect Insider is a one-season anime that's based on Hiroshi Mori's popular 1996 novel of the same name. Mori's suspenseful story has found new life as a manga, visual novel, and live-action series, but its anime doesn't get its due when it comes to smart murder mystery series. The Perfect Insider focuses on a genius programmer, Shiki Magata, who chooses to live a solitary life on a distant island. Shiki's simple existence takes a complicated turn when she's visited by two colleagues, Suhei Saikawa and Mo Nishinosono, and the three of them get embroiled in a double homicide. Number 1 is Monster. Monster is a cult classic by every definition of the word, yet newer anime fans often overlook this gripping gem due to its age. Anyone who checks Monster out will quickly realize that it's a solid, well-written murder mystery. In 20th century Germany, Monster's story focuses on a well-respected neurosurgeon named Kenzo Tenma. After a falling out due to his employer's lack of ethics, Dr. Tenma finds himself in hot water and without support. Tenma's actions put him on the hunt for a serial killer, whose livelihood he can't help but feel responsible for since he's a former patient that he saved. And that's it for my top 10 best murder mystery anime. Please make sure to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. See you in our next video.